Hello everybody, Don't Blink here again with another Battlefield Bad Company 2 Vietnam gameplay commentary for you guys. And today I am playing Conquest on Khao San Temple. I'm using the Engineer Kit with the PPSH TT33 and RPG7. My specializations are Increased Explosives Capacity and Magnum Ammo. So a pretty standard Engineer setup. But I thought that this was pretty good gameplay, and it's a typical match here on Khao San Temple just because whoever spawns on the alpha flag usually wins. But hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. I actually have a video up on Pixel Enemy where I show how to win on this map if you spawn on the opposite side of the map at Charlie, which is usually a very difficult task just because of this choke point right here between the Bravo and Charlie flags. It's absolutely murderous, and it makes it very difficult for people who spawn at Charlie to break through and make any headway. So definitely check that video out. I think you guys will enjoy it. But today, what I really wanted to do was thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. I passed up that milestone late last night, and you know, every time I pass up a 1,000 subscriber mark, or back in the day 100, 200, 500, so on and so forth, you know, I'm just incredibly grateful to you guys because when I started this whole thing, I was just making a tips video because I found a cool spot on Valparaiso. I didn't really think it was going to go anywhere, but I enjoyed making that first video so much that I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I did some commentaries, and I was awful. And if you haven't watched any of my early videos, you should definitely go check them out. I'm a really shy guy. I've always had trouble, you know, speaking in public, speaking to strangers, all that. I have a lot of social anxiety, so the fact that I'm able to get on YouTube and be even moderately successful and get even one person to subscribe to me is just amazing. And yeah, I mean, it's just great that you guys seem to like my videos. I'm really glad that you are generally cool people. You know, there are a lot of people here on YouTube who are just awful trolls and all that. So I'm really happy with this channel and the progress that it's making, and the people that it's kind of collecting as viewers and community members. So thank you guys so much. And as a reward for being such cool people, I did promise you guys a frequently asked questions / Q&A video quite a while ago, and right here, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, I guess, that I could repair the boat while in the water, but obviously that's not the case, so pretty foolish of me, but oh well. And yeah, so question time. First of all, I'm going to do frequently asked questions. These are questions that I get just constantly on almost every video, so here goes. The number one question I get is, can I add you in-game? Unfortunately, on PC, Battlefield Bad Company 2 has a friends list of just 20 people, so you know, that filled up quite a while ago. I've had to, unfortunately, cycle some people in, cycle some people out, and there isn't any room anymore, unfortunately. But as for Steam, you can add me on Steam. I don't think there's a limit for the number of friends you can have on Steam, so if you're just dying to talk to me or dying to play a game with me, go ahead and do that. I accept just about everybody, although I did completely clear off my friends list on Steam a while ago just because I was doing some testing with Black Ops back when that was having performance issues, but that's a whole other story. Alright, next question. What are your computer specifications? You know, you can check those all out on my channel page. They're in the About Me section. Go ahead and do that if you're interested in seeing my specifications. But the really important stuff is my processor. I've got an AMD hexa-core processor, so 6 cores. It's running at 3.5 gigahertz, and I love it. It means that these videos that I render out incredibly quickly, and I'm able to record with fraps in game, which allows me to play at 1080p and you guys to watch in 1080p, which is nice. And the picture quality is quite a bit better than the old HD PVR that I used to use. So yeah, I'm really happy with my recording setup right now, although I am looking to upgrade my graphics card in the moderately near future. And then my graphics card right now, I'm using the ATI Radeon HD 4870 1GB version, although sometimes I pop in the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 260 Core 216 when I'm feeling extra fancy. Basically, I have this 4870 and it has coil whine, which means that it's kind of loud, so whenever I get really annoyed with it, I switch it out for the GTX 260, and that's much quieter. Alright, what do I record with? I kind of already touched on this, but right now I'm using Fraps. That's what I started with, and then I eventually moved on to the HD PVR because I was tired of playing at like 30 frames per second. So I moved to the HD PVR. That allowed me to keep high frame rates, but it made it so that I could only play and record in 720p, and that just wasn't cutting it, so I upgraded my CPU and switched back to Fraps back in September. What programs do I use to make my videos? Like I said, I use Fraps to record, and then I both edit and make my commentaries and record my voice and everything inside of Adobe Premiere Pro CS5. I used to use Sony Vegas Pro 9.0C, but for some reason every Vegas version past 9.0D has problems dealing with Fraps files, so I stopped using that a while ago. And Premiere is really nice because it's compatible with most of the plugins that are available for After Effects, so you can get some really powerful tools in this program. And it's a little bit more difficult to use than Vegas, but so far I'm liking it. How do you get Vietnam? It seems like a lot of people are confused about this. They think that you pick it up at the store or pick it up in-game or something like that. On the PC, you can get it from the EA store, which is a website run by EA, the publisher of the game. And it's $15 in US dollars. And then you can also pick it up on Steam on the PC, but only pick it up on Steam if you own Battlefield Bad Company 2 through Steam. If you have a retail copy of Battlefield Bad Company 2, just the vanilla version, then you need to go through the EA store for your Vietnam needs. As for the Xbox and PS3, you can get Vietnam through Xbox Live Marketplace or the PlayStation Network store. So hopefully that answers that question. Why do you play on the PC, and do you own any consoles? I do not own any consoles. I used to have an Xbox 360, but after 4 of them broke down on me, I gave that platform up. And about 3 years after I got an Xbox 360 back in 2008, I got a PlayStation 3 because I really, really, really wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 4. Because the Metal Gear Solid series is my favorite game series out there. I just love that series. So I got a PlayStation 3 for that game, and I ended up staying on that platform for a while. I played the Uncharted series, which is awesome, and I played a little bit of Killzone 2, among other games. But once I got enough money to get a PC, I decided to go that route just because I'd been wanting to get into PC gaming for a while. Valve was one of the major reasons that I wanted to get on the PC. I knew that, with TF2 and most of their games, they support them much better on the PC than on the consoles, and the opportunity for modding and just the general vibe that the PC has was more attractive to me. And ever since getting a capable gaming PC, if I have a choice between picking up a game on PC or picking it up on PlayStation 3, I always choose the PC version. So I gave up my PS3, gave it to my parents for Christmas so that they can watch Blu-rays. And I'm pretty happy with that decision because it means I don't have to buy a Christmas present for them. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. And if you'd like to ask me some more questions, go right ahead, and maybe I'll do another of these in the future. Thanks, guys. Bye.